Hello and good afternoon, and welcome to What's Going On. I am your host, Kathy Blaze Jefferson, and I am so excited to have Ms. Natalia Nicholson here with you today. I want to read a little bit of her bio because she is such an amazing woman and she's hailing from the UK. So, welcome, Natalia.
Thank you so much.
So, Natalia Nicholson, she is the heart and brain behind Women in Digital Business. She's more than just a digital marketing guru. She's a trailblazer who's passionately paving the way for Black female professionals in the digital space. Her platform isn't just about strategies and numbers, it's a community where encouragement and empowerment take center stage. With a knack for making complex concepts accessible and a genuine desire to see others succeed, Natalia has become a go to mentor for online tutors, course creators, and membership site owners. Her workshops and coaching sessions are filled with insights, warmth, and a bit of laughter, making a journey towards digital success as enjoyable as it is fruitful. Natalia's work transcends the typical business coaching. She's created a movement where Black female entrepreneurs are recognized, celebrated, and uplifted. Her dedication to building a supportive and innovative community is what makes her stand out, not just as a coach, but as a leader and a friend in the digital world. Welcome, Natalia. It's such a pleasure to have you here and to talk about the digital platform. And you have something exciting going on this week also that we want to talk about. So, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you for having me. It's really great to be here. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Tell us, first off, you're from the UK. I want everyone to know that. So, welcome. Is that where you were born?
It was. So my parents are from Jamaica, so they came over to the UK in what was called the Windrush period, where the Europeans, it was divide and conquer. They were inviting everybody over from the Caribbean to fight the war for them. So my mum and dad came into England in the 1950s. I was born in the late 1970s, so I was born here, but very much connected to the UK, definitely connected to my roots back in Jamaica. And when you're from the diaspora, especially from the Caribbean, you're from the Atlantic slave trade. So you have got family planted in Canada, America, different states. So because of that, culturally, I kind of grew up in the UK, often went back to Jamaica and often visited family in the United States of America. So
Okay.
quite a mixed culture and background.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I know y'all loving that accent of hers because I am. So, Natalia, what I want to ask you, because when we talk about digital business, content creators, a lot of times people just think about social media. Give us just a little bit of just of what the digital platform is, and what you're referring to.
Yeah, sure. When we talk about digital platforms, the world's changed, hasn't it? Once upon a time, we had newspapers, we had magazines, we had billboards, we had television ads. Okay, now we've got streaming channels. We don't have to watch a schedule or a program. We can watch TV on demand. We've got Instagram instead of magazines. We've got podcasts instead of radio. Instead of newspapers, we've got, Facebook. A lot's changed. There's so many digital channels because we all carry around this little thing called the smartphone.
Yes.
And this smartphone gives us access to social media platforms where you can hang out and meet like-minded people. It gives you access to be able to navigate around the world with maps and navigation. It's got search on there. So if you're looking for something, it will give you all the answers. So this device is what connects us all in the world now, even in developing countries, developed countries. So as a business, the entry for the age that I'm at, 47, the entry to market's quite low because once upon a time that was gate kept. But the internet is very big and it's very noisy. So as much as the barrier to entry might have been lowered, it's a lot more harder to get visible because of the vast amount of competition that there is.
Yes. And you know what? As business professionals, I mean, knowing about this is very important for us for our business. And I don't know about you, but I hear a lot of people that are business professionals, entrepreneurs say, "Oh, you know what? I hate that social media stuff. I hate dealing with that." digital stuff. What do you say to those individuals?
Oh, and it's like everything in life, isn't it? Like, we know cake's bad for us, but we still eat it as a treat. I think there's a good side and a bad side of everything. Even with the advancement of AI, it's either you're going to be on the right side of it or the wrong side of it. The internet is full of a lot of fake news. The internet can, shape a lot of people's views and give them information that isn't based on facts and knowledge.
Right.
You can be groomed. There's so many bad parts of the internet.
Right.
The good part of the internet is, for the first time, if you want to grow your own tribe and community that you can connect with, and that you come from good people and you're only going to attract good people, it's a place where you can get a message out, and actually you can form relationships and businesses globally and be able to have a space and a presence. So I think it's like everything, number one, is in moderation. It's also about understanding the risks of it, and just understanding what you can gain with it and how to use it properly as well.
Right.
I think that's another thing. It's about the understanding how to use the channels to your benefit. Like I tell my children all the time, start building a following from now. So when you get to 18, 21, you've got people that follow you. You'll be a thought leader, and now you can sell things to them.
So, as a creator, a coach, a mentor, what is it that you're teaching these professionals?
So as a coach and mentor, what I do is I teach women fundamentally how to build a funnel. So a funnel is what us marketeers would use, which is a marketing campaign to get your business, out there, be made aware of, but then get leads and then be able to convert that into sales. So there's a lot of noise out there on the internet, exactly what you were saying, the bad parts of the internet. There's a lot of coaches out there saying, just follow me, just do exactly what I do, and you can have this too. The algorithms are going left. So if you do X, Y, and Z in 30 days, you can have a following of 10,000. Absolute crap. Like anything in life, you're going to have proof of work.
Right.
And so what I do is I really teach women how to build deep connections, human to human, I call it. Build deep connections, but building deep connections through technology. You see, with the use of technology, we're not on our high streets or malls as much. So whereas we used to meet in person and we could use our five senses of sight, smell, taste, hearing, and touch, you'd be able to gauge people, you'd be able to feel people. You can't do that as much with technology. So what you're going to need is content. Content is what's going to connect you to somebody that's going to be interested in you. They're going to get to know, like, and buy from you. That know, like, and buy from you is where you create an automation using technology to be able to push someone from one touch point to another, but still keeping connected to the psychology of who they are and being able to connect with them on a human level. When you can figure out how to do the two, and you can create a funnel, and you can create 9 levels that I've created to work through the funnel to get someone to know, like, and trust and buy from you. That's what the sweet spot is. That's where the magic is. And you've got to follow your why and your how, and you've got to understand who your audience is, and make sure you're offering a product and service to your audience that solves a problem and has urgency. So I work very strategically but creatively with women to craft out an online journey that really gets them made aware, and make sure they get that visibility, make sure they can grow some type of list, some type of following that then converts into conversions, and that's what builds the business and makes it profitable.
So what we're doing here is the electronic version of what we would do when we would be out running the streets, marketing, networking our businesses, but
Most
we're doing
definitely.
it electronically.
Yeah, like I said, traditional paper billboards have now turned into electronic billboards. It's the world has changed. We've just gone from traditional marketing to digital marketing, and that digitalization is what I really teach, because it has changed. But you're right, it was like how it was then, but it's in a new form.
So tell us a little bit about, I know you have a summit going on right now. Tell us a little bit about your summit.
So we started a summit in March 2025, and it was phenomenal. It's so phenomenal that we're doing it again. The summit is called the Top 100 Most Powerful Black Women Summit. And what we've done is we've reached out and we've got 100 speakers, Black coaches, consultants, counselors, therapists, all Black women that have got a story of where they were, how they made success, their coaches, their consultants, they're delivering keynotes. Some of them are TEDx speakers. Quite often when we're listening to people who are making 7-8 figures, they're up here. So when they're
Right.
telling you what to do, it's from a perspective of being right up there. And when you're in the 5 figures and barely getting to the 6, and you really want to grow into 7 and 8, you need like a practical guide of like, how do I actually do this? And there's so much
Right.
to business. Just putting some inspirational posts from someone that's a celebrity or is in 8 figures isn't really going to pull you through. So
True.
what we've
True.
done is we've got women that have got, grit, tenacity, they've got story, inspiration, knowledge, they've got frameworks, and it's just about offering to other Black female entrepreneurs a place where they can access help with finances, how to build wealth, how to build funnels, branding, mindset, leadership, dealing with trauma, wherever you are stuck in your journey and you might need help, it's a community that you can come to, access one of the masterclasses to really be able to help you.
So
Okay.
this sounds
Yeah.
like a place where entrepreneurs that are at different stages in their business might want to be.
Most definitely. So this is for entrepreneurs who are at seed stage, entrepreneurs who are in corporate America, corporate Europe, that want to move into the space of being self-employed, entrepreneurs that have been doing it, but they've hit a ceiling height and they can't quite grow or scale. It's just for all different types of entrepreneurs. But the difference is, as a Black female entrepreneur, you get to just take the mask off. You just get to be who you are. There's no pretense. There's no having to, be someone who you're not, or having to fill in. You get to be who you are with a group of women that culturally understand you and culturally understand all the nuances that we go through.
I love that. I love that. So the summit, is this your first summit? How long has this summit been around, Natalia?
Oh, sorry, I had a technical issue there. The summit literally just started this year. So
Oh,
it started in March and we're going really strong.
wonderful. Congratulations. So if someone wanted to be a part of this summit, how would that happen?
So if they wanted to be a part of the summit, they could simply go on to www.womenindigitalbusiness and just click on the summit on the menu, and Bob's your uncle, you're going to be in. You just got to download your ticket. That will give you access straight into the summit. We're also streaming live on all of our social media channels. So if you look me up, Natalia Nicholson, if you look Women in Digital Business up on all of our socials, you can even access it live. So my YouTube channel is Natalia Nicholson Official. It's running live, but just go onto our website, Women in Digital Business, and you can access the summit through there.
Well, you guys, Natalia is busy. She's here on live with us today, but she is still also
The summit, guys,
on
is
live with the summit
right
today.
this second.
So we are thankful that she's here with us today. So if there's some of you that want to join the summit, you still have time to do that also. So is there any last minute advice you'd like to give our audience, Natalia?
I think my last minute advice is just always be authentic. Always lead with vulnerability. When you're authentic and when you're vulnerable and you're just yourself, that's when you really get success online. Trying to be something you're not, following formulas that aren't quite you, and just make sure you understand who your audience is and how you connect with them. That's the best piece of advice that I can give. Everything is at the foundation of who your end user is and being able to connect with them, and people by people. So just be yourself.
Yes. And you know what? I have to say that I strongly believe that this is very important, whether you're entrepreneur or you're still working a 9 to 5, to be involved with mentors such as Natalia and the other ladies that's a part of her summit, just to get the information. Okay, you never know. I mean, when that 9 to 5 is over, you're ready to start your business, you have the tools to move forward. Or you can go and reach out to Natalia and get more details on where you should start. So I strongly recommend you guys looking up the information on the summit, funnels, women in digital business, and getting the information to check out the summit. Miss Natalia?
Yes, my lovely. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm having a bit of
No
technical
problem. I totally understand you're busy. I just want to get out as much information as we can about the summit today. Is there anything else you want to let our audience know?
No, to be fair, like I said, just be yourselves, be authentic, and just make sure you look us up. This summit is absolutely huge. It's about helping Black women build their own tables, making sure that we're not waiting for a seat at other people's table and for the crumbs to drop off. It's about us being able to create legacy businesses. Black women start businesses at the fastest rate than any other group globally. Facts. So the summit is a big deal. So even as I'm speaking to you now, we are streaming live. So if you are listening to this, go and check out Women in Digital Business, click on the summit button and just join, or go to Natalia Nicholson Official, the YouTube channel where we're streaming live. It's not just a summit, it's a movement.
Okay. And so how long does the summit last?
It's for 5 days. So we've got tomorrow left, Friday left, and there's going to be a bonus day where we're actually going to be running a digital boot camp for absolutely free for a 3-hour interactive workshop. So if you get on over to the summit, you'll be able to access all this information.
Okay, awesome, awesome. It was such a pleasure to have you here with us, and wishing you the best of luck with the summit. And you guys get out there and join Natalia and her team with the summit. And I thank you for joining us here at What's Going On, and we will catch you next time.
Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.